Ramsey. Ramsey has the #1 series on Funny or Die. Tonight is his show number 39. Let's welcome Ramsey.
Good evening. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Like Dan said, sorry. Like Dan said, I have a web series, and I'm actually going to come up with a new web series. It's called the What's Up web series, or reality show, where I'm followed around by a cameraman on the sidewalk or in public, and if someone says, "What's up?" I look up, I tell them what I'm looking at. The ceiling, a light bulb, a spider web, a sprinkler system, a ceiling fan. This is my 4th time performing. This is actually my cousin. And I always talk about being Arabic. Is that working? I always talk about being Arabic, and I have a lot of jokes about being Arabic. And I never really tell any personal stories, so I'll just tell like a personal story about being Arabic. It's actually the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I played soccer for 7 years. At this point, I haven't played for 7 years, and in football, in soccer in the Middle East, it's called football. It's a big thing, soccer. And I was in the Middle East in this small town called Marj el Hammam, and at my uncle's, and he's converted his basement into a preschool, and I was with his 4 boys, and the soccer ball is yellow, and yellow in Arabic is asfar, and I was saying the ball was asfur, which is bird. So they were all laughing at me, and they kept saying, kick the ball, and I said no, because the oldest was 12, and I was like 26 at this point, and I just didn't feel like playing with a bunch of little kids. But they kept taunting me, and I said, okay, I'll kick it as long as you get out of the goal. So keep in mind, it's been a long time since I played, and I kicked it with all my force, and the ball went sideways and hit the second oldest in the face, and he actually did like a flip, and it almost felt like his head was the ball. Because I kicked it so hard, and actually before I even came in contact with the soccer ball, he was crying, and he stormed upstairs, and I had to follow him because I knew his dad was going to ask me a question, and he's like, "Ramsey, what happened?" And I was smiling because I was trying to, make him chipper, and so that made him even more mad that I was smiling. So that's the end of that story. But if you want to laugh, you have to open your ears. It's time for me to speak on your behalf, and by God, you'll listen. By God, I wonder how much God would cost. You think he'd cost like $1 if I were to buy God? Please laugh. Look, I won't force you. So, like I said, I'm Arabic, but I'm not a terrorist. I'm actually content with all 11 muses. Terrorists think that there's 72 muses. There's actually only 11. Their names are Callio, Cleo, Euterpe, Irado, Inspiration, Melpomene, Mnemosyne, Polymnia, Terpsichore, Thalia, and Urania. I breathe deep. Move! It's a setup! An abduction by 3-legged aliens with antlers. So for this next joke, could you pretend I'm African American? Or I need you to pretend I'm African American. Better yet, pretend I'm Chris Rock, okay? What did one cracker say to another cracker? I love French onion soup. I'm gonna keep my Chris Rock imitation for this next one too. What does President Abraham Lincoln and President Barack Obama have in common? Black people love them. So I was reading the book of useless information, and one of the facts, which I'm sure nobody knows, but in Ethiopia, the country of Ethiopia, jobs are distributed among the public determined by how tall you are. So let me put that in perspective. It's a true story. I'm 5'4". If I'm in Ethiopia and I find someone that's 5'5", that means I don't have to work anymore. If you have like $200 in your bank account, you can move to Ethiopia and retire, basically. So unemployment is plaguing the nation, and employees are crippled by grudges, because offices are cages like zoos, and contagious cooties eat our brain. So the last time I was here, I asked this question, in this day and age, what's the root of all evil? I don't know if you guys remember the last time I asked what the root of all evil was, and someone said chiropractors. Traffic. What's the root of all evil? Anybody? What do you think it is?
Money.
Money and what'd you say?
Spam.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, nothing is the root of all evil? Yeah, spam. I think spam is the root of all evil. The root of all evil is change, okay? It's spam, unsolicited commercial advertisements. It's if they call, I don't know why they call them courtesy calls if you're not happy that they called. And you think life gets easier after you become famous. I'm famous, and life gets a lot harder. Like, people will say that they're comedians, and it's spam. And, you get a lot more spam when you become famous. So I'm going to ask you guys another question. Would you let a scientist clone you if it was for free?
Yes.
No.
Well, then look in a mirror. If I ever met Ramsey, I'm Ramsey. If I ever met Ramsey, I bet he'd be friendly. There's no running from glass doors. And what I mean by that joke is, I'm sure everyone here, is that Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm sure everyone here has ran into a glass door before, right? No, I have. No one's ran into a glass door, only me.
Me.
You have?
Me. A lot.
Yeah, no, that's the worst. That's the worst feeling. So, my last joke is, let me make sure I don't have one left. Yeah, that's a pity, but I only have one left. As you all know, you guys are all eavesdropping, and I think, but eavesdropping creates expectation, and expectations is when you compare mental images to reality. People are setting us up, man. We'll die proving it. We'll laugh in tandem and jump off the earth.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm gonna do some music for you now. No, I'm kidding. Our next act, we're gonna have the lovely Yolanda Burnett up here. She's gonna be singing a song she wrote herself entitled Releve. We have Yolanda up here.